Hey guys, it's Tuesday and we are going to begin our very first writing mini lesson. If you have not already gotten a spiral for this class, I would highly recommend that you do that. We will be keeping all of our writings in that spiral just to keep it nice and neat. And then those of you who are remote, we will just snap pictures of the things that we end up writing in there and sending them to me. Okay, so that'll be the easiest way for you to keep up with it is in a spiral. All right, so here is my spiral. And today we're going to talk about the differences and the need for experience and beliefs in our writing. Okay, so the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take your hand and I want you to put it on the page and I want you to trace your right hand. Okay, you're going to trace your right hand. This right hand represents our beliefs. Okay, so just like my right hand that you see here on the paper, I want you to fill in these same things. So your thumb, I want you to put ideas. Your pointer finger, truths. That middle finger, attitudes. That makes sense. In this ring finger, these are essentially sayings. And then your opinions, things that you know, true and false, thoughts. These are things that I want you to essentially think about when we talk about beliefs, okay? So these are all the things that fall into that belief system that you have. And for everybody, these are different, right? I have different opinions than you do about things, I'm sure. I think some things are definitive truths for me, things that I live by that might be completely different than yours, okay? And they're going to be different from the person sitting next to you. Everybody is different on their right hand, okay? Once you've completed your right hand, and you can pause if you need to at any point in this video to finish the right hand. I want it to look very similar to what I have there. But once you finish the right hand, I want you to do the same thing with the left hand, okay? But our left hand is our experience hand, okay? And we're going to fill it out the same way we've done here. Things I've been here, I've heard this, I've seen this. These are memories. I've done that. I've experienced, songs and movies and books and places and conversations and sports. And I do that with my senses. So all of these things kind of fill it in the same way here. Things that are similar between the two, okay? So our right hand is beliefs and our left hand represents experiences, okay? And these are two different things. Again, beliefs are completely unique to me. I'm going to believe something completely different. Even if I grew up in the same household as a sibling and I have a sister, we may have different beliefs about things, even though we grew up very similarly, right? My experience, however, these are things that I share with people. I have certain experiences that I share with my husband and certain experiences I share with my kids and some that I share with my parents, some that I share with you guys at school. Okay, so these are shared. These are individual, okay? Think of it that way as well. Now, these two things are what make good writing. Good writing uses both beliefs and experiences, okay? However, the best writing weaves them together where you don't really know where the beliefs end and the experience begins or vice versa, okay? And that's what we're going to focus on this year is how we weave these things together, all right? Okay. Again, if you need to pause at any time, pause the video, take your time. I don't mean to rush you, all right? This next part, we're going to number our paper. So in the same spiral, can be on the same page even. We're going to number it to 10. To 12. And I would go ahead and skip lines just to give yourself some room. Okay. Now I'm going to quickly go through all of these, but you again can pause, take your time, however much time you need so that you can finish. Okay. All right. So for 1 through 3, numbers 1 through 3, we're going to write down words or phrases that remind us of moments in our life when we were proud of someone. Okay? So 3 moments in your life when you were proud of someone. Could be yourself, could be other people. Okay? Numbers 4 through 6. Again, pause if you need to. Numbers 4 through 6. Write down moments in your life that you had to struggle in some way. Okay. Everybody's had to struggle at some point. Come up with 3 moments where that's true for you. Number 7 through 9, I want you to list the memories that you would choose if robots were erasing your memory tomorrow. Like, these are the 3 things that I absolutely would have to keep. You can erase everything else, but those 3. Okay? Jot those down. Again, pause if you need to at any point. I know I'm going quickly. The 10th one, and we're just doing one here. Number 10, you're going to write a memory involving an animal. It can be someone's pet. It can be a wild animal. It can be any kind of animal story you want to talk about, an animal. Number 11, I want you to write a memory involving a gift that you gave someone. A gift you gave someone. And number 12, write down a time someone put money into your hands. Any memory you have about money. Okay? Again, I would pause right now and I would keep the screen up so you could see all 12, and I would take my time and really come up with a very good list. Okay? I'm going to pause for just a second before I continue so that you have that time. Pause now. Okay, hopefully you have taken your time and you've created your list and are ready to move on. Now what I want you to do is choose any of those memories that you wouldn't mind letting other people hear about. I want you to choose 3, okay? So of that whole list of 12, narrow it down to the 3 that you wouldn't mind sharing out loud, okay? Once you've done that, once you've chosen your 3, I want you to pick the one that you would talk about first, okay? And I would mark that one with a star. Again, if you need to pause and do that, do so now. And finally, of all the millions of moments that you've experienced in your life, the one that you put a star by, that you bubbled up to the top, why do you think that happened? Why do you think that moment sticks out to you? Think about that for just a minute. All right. That is today's mini lesson on writing. Go back to the daily agenda to see what other assignments are required of you today, and I'll talk to you later. All right.
I'm hungry.
Okay, mommy's videoing.